Hey y'all, what's up? Dave here, Saylor Innovations, Card Cash. Y'all know me. If you don't know me, I'm starting a tech business in southeastern Kentucky and a card business all at the same time. And I basically switch back and forth during the days, and I work constantly. And I got my best friend Scott helping me, and that's it. The rest of it, it's just us, and we work our hind ends off. And long story short, right now, what I'm doing is I am removing this board from this iPhone 11 that's damaged. See, as you can see, it's messed up bad. I started right in the middle because I forgot, to be honest. And I'm in the middle of a sale, or trying to sell, a very expensive card. It's a PSA 10 Shining Tyranitar, unlimited unfortunately, but here's the thing, it just got back from PSA, and I have a lot riding on it, on the line right now, because I'm dealing with a scammer. Yep, there is a scammer amongst us, and long story short, it cost me a group of cards and about $300. So total about $600 because the group was worth about 600 bucks. He's saying I sent a book, which is a flat lie. And now here's the thing: if he got a book in the mail and he genuinely got a book, then a postal worker had to have stolen it, because I sent it. 1000% I seen it. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking this phone, this 11, and I'm removing the board in it because it's damaged, but I have all the info to it. Now, I have another iPhone 11 that I bought from a girl, and she cannot, for the life of her, remember her iCloud password, and she's tried and she's locked it up. Now, speaking of which, let me tell you something, y'all. Make sure to write your passwords down, okay? That's the first thing. Make sure to write your passwords down. Make sure to keep this in a very safe spot where you know where it is. This is very, very important. What I'm doing right now is I'm removing the selfie cam, and on these, let me tell you something. They are very delicate, and your Face ID is in this little sensor, little part right here. This camera, and I'll tell you what. Here's the thing about it: if you break this camera, your Face ID is gone forever because it is married to this board. And what I mean by that is, it's literally coded to this specific board, your Face ID is, and if you destroy that sensor, it's gone forever, okay? So what I did was, I always make sure I disconnect the ribbons first, disconnect the battery first. That's the first thing, because you don't want to blow anything. There could be residual electricity in there, in which case, if that's the case, it's very easy to blow it. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm removing, you've about got to remove everything out. It's just like a car. You got to remove everything to get to one certain thing. So what I'm doing now is removing it all, because I might as well, right? Might as well go ahead and remove it. It's not like I'm going to keep anything in this bad housing here. But down here, there we go. There is the SIM card reader. Alright, now as you can see, there's two little ribbon cables. Alright, well, you got the charge port ribbon cable, you got to disconnect that first. Then you got these two right here, see them? Those are the sensors that are holding it in place. Alright, that's the SIM card tray reader. The other one I think is the wireless charge pad, I believe. Don't hold me to that, I'll correct myself if I'm wrong here in a little bit whenever I pull this all out. But what you do is, once you got that disconnected, see, now the SIM tray reader, or the SIM card reader, comes out easily. Now, you got, no, it wasn't. It was another sensor down here, which could be a laundry list of things. Let's say it's got something to do with the charge port, though. Could be the Wi-Fi antenna. These actually have two in them, so it's odd. So what I like to do is use a plastic spudger, because metal will always threaten it. I only use metal ones unless I absolutely have to. And right there is the wireless charge pad. So you can disconnect that right there like this. So I can't get my fingers down in there, see there? Got it. Alright. Now, this is almost out. So you can turn this all the way up and you can see right here that the sensors up top are held on by this. Okay, now this one's tricky because it has one right here, has another one right underneath it. So you don't want to destroy that trying to remove this other one, you know. That's where you will screw yourself. See, once you got both of these sensors off, it's pretty much released except for these. Now you can see that you can lift this up right there once you've unscrewed everything. I like to make sure that I went through everything, went through all the screws before I do that. Like so. See that was just a grounding plate there. Protects this sensor right here. And you gotta be careful because they set you up to fail. They really do. They designed this so you will mess it up if you try to do your own repairs. I know because I've messed a lot of them up. So after a while, you start getting good at it though. Right there's another one, see? Another formation plate, so to speak. Now, a lot of times you can get up and under here with your fingernail and disconnect them. Or you can use the back end of this spudger here. And what I'm doing now, I'm going through, I'm trying to see if I've got all the screws out. And I don't. See, there's some on the side plates. You gotta watch that because they will throw you. So I'm gonna switch back to the Phillips, see what we got. Overlook my smoking. My nerves are completely shot. And it's not because of the phone, it's because of these people that I'm dealing with. Basically, I have a house and a truck on the line right now. And it's all because of a scammer that ripped me off. That's fine. He'll get his. I'll assure you of that. Right here on the rear camera housing tray right there, you can see that there's a set screw right here, and then that's the housing support screw right there that I'm removing now. And you can see when you remove this, and you like to you want to make sure you line your screws up too, guys, because you will lose their place. And they have different thread pitch on them. They have different lengths, you know, so you don't want to screw yourself trying to put the wrong screw in the wrong place. So I always try to start, like I know where everything here is laid out. I know where it goes. So I'm going to take, now this, I'm going to take all the parts out of this thing anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and set these over here because I know I'm not going to be using that on the build that I'm going to be putting this board into. Not the housing supports. That's what this is. And you can see that the button, the volume button, buttons plural, is connected. The sensor for them is connected to the housing supports frame right here. So you might as well just take them out anyway if you're going to take this whole deal out. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking all those out right now. Usually I'd have heat. I have this thing attached right now and my heat mat actually running. But like I said, we're in a jam, we're in a hurry, and this thing's destroyed anyway. Somebody ran it over, and they sold it to me, and I checked it out, and it booted. So I could get it to boot, so therefore I bought it. It's worth a repair. It's worth a rebuild. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking this board out because it's a 128 gig. Taking it out. I'm going to put it in the other phone that the girl can't remember her password to. and then I'll deal with that other one later. So this is just so I can sell this today, try to make my truck money back from the scammer causing me, and try to see if I can keep my place, because for some reason they're gunning for me and I have no idea why. I've done nothing but be good to them and pay them, but for some reason people think they want to screw me for some reason. But that's the thing, and not in a good way, but that's the thing, they don't do the screwing, I do. And I don't jam nobody until you've given me a reason to. Till you jam me, you know. That's the way I look at it. I guess that's why I'm given the power, I don't know. But either way, I'm very upset over this scammer deal. I'm trying very hard to keep my composure. As you can see, that's what's connected right there on that board. If you can get your fingernail under it, it's probably the best, because it's got a dual connector under it right here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think I felt it release. I hope so anyway, but ow. Make sure you can see, if you look, it's got two stacked on top of one another right there. The best way to do it, if you can't get your fingernail under it, get your spudger and kind of like, see how I did that away from it. That will allow you to get up and under it. Now this is released. Okay, good. That'll let you go right there. Now, you can kindly see how I did that there. And I'm transparent. I ain't like these other YouTubers that get on here. And I'm not even a YouTuber, guys. I'm a tech. Alright, I'm very uncomfortable right now. I'm trying very hard to show you how it is to do some of this stuff, because it's very tricky. And a lot of these other guys do not show you everything, if you've noticed. At least that I've noticed. And see right here, there's a security screw. See, that's what they do. They cover it with adhesive and paint and stuff, so you'll mess yourself up. That's the way they do. If you look very closely, it's right there. And I just take the screwdriver here. I don't even try to remove the adhesive. I just take it right on top, like I got the set screw. Oh no, that's the right head. Sorry. I don't even try to remove the adhesive. I just take it right on top of it, like it's not even there. Twist it on out. See how it's coming. It's releasing, and there it is. Alright. Now, that should allow this to come through. Yep. And see right there, it's busted out, but it's still intact, believe it or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here like this. I'll try to take it and ease it up. And it's best to use the back. Ease it up slowly. That's going to fight me here. Let's see. Could have another screw in place. No, it does not. Make sure you've fought it out of the housing first before you try to remove the sensor, because it, as you see right there, it's gonna fight you. Oh, see, that button was destroyed anyway. That wasn't good. See there? Ugh. It's gross too. It's gross, and it's destroyed, and it's just, when I popped it out of that housing, it just fell apart. But that's okay. It's released now, and we can kind of get our fingers under it now. See there? There it is. Alright, now, right here too, you got another sensor right there. That's the one, the button, flex cable there that I'm releasing. There we go. Now it's let go. Let's see if we can, and see it's got a little sensor right here that I don't know what that's to be honest. But it's one of them. I'll try to be real careful with it. So I'll get behind it where it started, then I'll take and Make sure you're using the back. I'll take and I'll wedge it up underneath it like that. Yeah, see there? And it'll let you get up and under it. I like this spudger because I've rounded the edges off. I've used it so much, and the round edges do better than the sharp edges. So if you got a little rotary tool or some kind of sandpaper or something, kindly take your sandpaper there and round your edges off on your spudger, because it works a lot better as far as not damaging anything. My friend Scott is over here. He's looking for a computer tower part that we're working on, and he's got it. That's great. Thank you, Scott. You're the man. And I am very close on getting this board out of this one so I can switch them. Then we'll be well on our way. Because that's what's holding me up here. Oh yeah, there it goes. Hey, let it go right there. Let's see. So, and as you can see, it's kind of like destroyed there. So, from the back, but it didn't mess with the sensor. So, we still got one more to go here. I'd like to go ahead and release that if I can. So what I'll do is, just like the others, I'll take and get up and under behind it and kind of work it back and forth. There it went. Did you see that? Yep, there it went. So there it is. Then let's take off, dump the debris, and we have one more that's holding it in place. It's right there. I'm gonna pop it on out of here. If I can. There it went. Boom. Got it. That looks like a proximity sensor or something. We still got the charge port and the wireless charging pad in place. And I'm not gonna get those out right now because it's time sensitive. So we're gonna take and ease that out of here, this board, if it'll let go without anything else holding it. It's an Oreo, this board, so you can't even really micro solder on it, unfortunately. Because once it's together, there ain't no really getting it apart unless you're prepared to do a major repair, and it takes a special machine to get this. Something else is holding it here. Let's see. Oh, I see it, yeah. It's that, it's right here. There it is. See it release. Excellent. Now I can get that up and out from under it. And right here, this is what it is. It's right there. This sensor. See it? It's a little shield looking thing. There we go. Grounding plate. There it is. It's released. So I'll do another video on the charge ports and all the peripheral sensors and stuff, and we'll get there. Alright, y'all stay tuned for the next one. I'm going to put the board in the new phone, and we'll go from there. Dave, Saylor Innovations, Card Cash, out.